up? What's going on, my good people? Welcome or welcome back to Rhonda's Real Talk, where people come for the food and they stick around for the conversation. Before we get into this food, I want to ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. All right, y'all, today we're having a bit of a twist on a salmon Caesar salad. I didn't feel like cutting up the lettuce. That's how we got here. So yeah, I got some lettuce boats. I got some salmon inside. I got my dressing and my cheese and stuff off to the side. So let's get to it. Actually, let me show y'all. Hopefully this don't fall. So this is what it looks like. Can y'all see that? Got my salmon in it. I knew something was gonna fall. I knew it. All right, so I got the salmon in there. And then I got some Parmesan cheese and red onions off to the side. Yeah, y'all, I just didn't, I don't know, I just didn't feel like chopping nothing. I wasn't in the mood. Red onions. A little more right there. Let's see. Jalapeno garlic pepper. Gotta add that. This is a good seasoning, but it's also like, I was just telling somebody yesterday how I know somebody that uses this as like a dust. So they top everything with jalapeno garlic pepper. So, and if you want yours, y'all, goodascanbe.co. All right. And now, this is the best Caesar dressing to me, y'all. I love this so much. There are some other ones that they're cool, but I'll always end up coming back to Brianna. Always. Ooh, I didn't mean to put that much right there, but that's fine. Yeah. So let me show you what this looks like before I take a bite. Can y'all see that? That look good. Mm-hmm. Yep. I didn't want to cut the lettuce, but it's also just fun, just like mixing stuff up. Mm-hmm. Y'all, it has been such a good week. I gotta tell y'all about my week. The first thing is, I found a dentist out here. I was going back and forth on if I was going to just wait to go home to get the cleaning. Because I was like, well, I got a dentist at home. It's down the street from my parents' house. I'll be home for 3 weeks. I can get an appointment. I was thinking about doing that, but I was like, no, Rhonda, you need to have a dentist out here. So I looked around. Some people weren't taking new patients. And then I ended up finding this place. So shout out to East Point Dental. I can't say enough good things about this place. This is not an ad. I'm not being paid to say this, y'all. I'm just telling you, if anybody is in the Columbus area and you're looking for a dentist, yo, you should really consider East Point Dental. Honestly, the best dental experience I've ever had. And I'm not exaggerating. Like, I was able to get right in with my appointment. When I walked in, I sat down for a few minutes in the waiting room. And what I'm about to say ain't got nothing to do with the service I receive. It's just something I noticed. I'm looking around. You know how it is, a dental office, doctor office, they have magazines, right? Never in my life. I am 43 years old. Never in my life have I ever seen an Essence magazine in any kind of like doctor dental setting. I've never seen an Essence magazine in the waiting room ever. And I'm saying all that to say it was just a diverse representation of like magazines. It's not usually like that. So I was like, okay. And it was like three Essence magazines. I was like, wow, that caught my attention. I'm like, I've never seen that before. So that was the first thing. And then my hygienist was just amazing. Shout out to Kelly. Shout out to Kelly. She was incredible, friendly, great personality, made conversation. I had an option to watch Netflix or listen to whatever kind of music I want to listen to. And I've also, what I'm used to is I'm used to getting my exam in one room, then going to get my cleaning in another room, and then making my appointment when I get ready to leave for my next, cleaning. Kelly did everything in one room. I'm not used to that, and I really enjoyed that, being in one setting. And she was saying how, girl, I'm making a mess. She was saying how important it is for them to, like, build rapport and have a relationship with their, with their customers and their clients. And I felt that. I did. It was just a smooth experience. It really was. Shout out to Dr. Jason. He was great. And also shout out to Tony. Tony made my appointment. And she's also the person that I talked to, on the way out to like confirm my next appointment and all that kind of stuff, or just see if I had questions, It was a bomb experience, y'all. So seriously, if you're looking for anybody if you're in the area looking for a dental office, consider them. And it's so funny, when I was making my appointment, Tony was like, Rhonda, I'm just curious, what made you choose our office? I was like, y'all had good reviews, but also you had a parking lot. Y'all, I like stuff to be as easy as possible. I want things to be easy when I pull up for an appointment. Like, I don't want to spend 5-10 minutes looking for parking. And there's like a bunch of construction going on in the area. So there were a couple dental offices that came up in the construction zone. I'm like, heck no, I'm not going there. But they had a parking lot. I was like, I'm sold. So yeah, that's why I chose it. That was the final thing. The reviews were good. But like I said, they had a big parking lot, plenty of parking, just making things easier on myself. So I went to the dentist this week. On Monday, I had a friend date with my friend Christina. Went to a part of town I've never been to before, which was Grandview. So that was always nice to go to different parts of the city I've never been to. Y'all, we had fun. We shut happy hour down. We had a great time. Her and we met through Zora's house. And Zora's house has been great with, me connecting and like building relationships and community out here. We met finally face to face. She's been a huge supporter of my seasonings. Like, she bought my seasonings and she's just been very supportive. And we've talked a lot on Instagram. We met for the first time. She was getting ready to leave and I had just got there to the holiday party in December. And then, so Monday was our first time hanging out. We went to happy hour and y'all, we had so much fun. I felt like I've known her forever. So we had a really good time. Then on Wednesday, it was just like a group outing with the Top Golf. Finally, y'all, I've been trying to go to Top Golf for like 3 years. But every time, or maybe 2 years, whatever the time frame is, I haven't been able to go. The one in LA is so hard to get into, so I've never been. I wanted to go to Top Golf for my going away party before I moved and just couldn't get in. So I haven't gone, been wanting to go, finally went. And y'all, I was out there really trying to learn some techniques. I was trying to be serious because I've played miniature golf before, but I've never played like that where you're really trying to hit it far. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to give me some technique, and y'all, I felt it in my body the next day. My back was so sore. My back was so sore because I was out there being competitive, okay? We did that. And then afterwards went to karaoke at this place called The Walrus. It's downtown. So I just had a good time. A good time. Honey ended up meeting us at The Walrus. So she got a chance to meet some of my new friends. And it was just fun. I had a really good week. A really, really good week, y'all. And now this weekend, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing. I got this project to work on. I am so behind. I'm like, what have I been doing? So I have this meeting on Tuesday of next week. I made this appointment. It's a coaching session. There's this guy that I want him to coach me on something. Like, he's like an expert at it. And I had to build this portfolio, right? I booked this appointment a month ago because my mom was still in town. So I'm like, oh, a month into my appointment, I have plenty of time to get everything done. Y'all, I am nowhere near being done. I need to have 6 things completed for this portfolio. I have 1. So my whole weekend, all I'm doing is that. That's it. I cannot. I'm like, Rhonda, what have you been doing? And it's been plenty of things. I haven't just been sitting around not doing nothing, you know. But the time has just gone by so fast. So it's been a really good week. And I got to really get to work. I do. I got to get to work. I had me some fun this week. But I really got to step it up this weekend. I'm going to get it done. I always get stuff done. But I just thought that I would have had more done by now, you know. This was good. I've been sitting here thinking about how I should have grabbed B-Love's hot sauce. Her slapping hot sauce. I want a little bit on here. I'm about to do it for the last bite. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I got B-Love's hot sauce. This is slapping. I don't know, I just wanted a little heat. Rhonda, why do I keep forgetting that it pours out like that? That it comes out that fast? Whew. Yeah, this slapping got a kick to it. I didn't taste the kick the other day on the catfish, but today I tasted it. Ghost peppers, aged cayenne peppers. Yeah, I tasted it today. I'm about to get into a quick story time, y'all. And I was talking to somebody the other day. They asked me a question, and when I was answering the question, it made me think about this situation. Okay, so this was many years ago, a previous relationship. The woman that I was with at the time, we took a getaway weekend. We were gone for like 3 days, 2 or 3 days. We went to this resort in Escondido, and Escondido is a city in San Diego County. So we get away, we have a great time. We never left the resort. The resort had everything, anything you wanted to do, it was there. Restaurants, golf, swimming, an adult swimming pool, family-friendly activities, cooking classes, anything you wanted to do, you could do it. Like, I mean, a good time, movie nights, everything, right? So when we left, we're like, we're going to plan a trip and we're going to bring some kids along with us. And, you know, maybe we'll invite another couple that has children, right? And just have a big old family outing, right? So maybe like 6 or 7 months later, we plan this trip. We go back to Escondido, and we bring along her 7-year-old goddaughter, and we bring along 2 other children as well that are 7 years old. And the woman that I was with, she had a really good relationship with the other children, you know, really close with their parents and stuff like that, right? So 7-year-old goddaughter, there's another 7-year-old girl, a 7-year-old boy. Now, the boy was not supposed to be with us. He had plans. He was invited, but he had something else going on that got canceled. We found out literally the night before that he was going to be joining us for the trip, right? And this kind of was complicated because we were expecting him not to be there. So we had a bunch of stuff, y'all. We had so much stuff in the car that he couldn't fit in the car with us, right? So we had invited, another couple was coming along with us. She had this stud friend that was cool. She was so cool, y'all. Just a really like contagious personality, like really, I don't know, just that, you know, people that have that thing about them that they just, you know, attract people. So she was really cool. So I was really happy that she wanted to invite her. She had a girlfriend that she had been with for a few months. We hadn't met her yet. The stud girl, she had 2 kids, like 5 and 7 years old. And the girlfriend, she had like a baby, and he was in diapers. If I had to guess, he was at least 1. I would say he was about 1. He was 1. So 3 kids total. They had space in their vehicle for the 7-year-old boy that was supposed to be with us. I hope this don't feel like a math equation, y'all. I'm just trying to give y'all the details and the ages of the kids and stuff. So they had space for the, you know, the boy that was supposed to be coming with us, because again, we didn't have space. We had planned on all this stuff that we had bought, certain things that the girls wanted to bring along with them. We just did not have space in the car, right? And our car was already packed up by the time we found out that he could even join us. You know what I'm saying? So the girl I was with, she calls her friend, do y'all have room for him to come with you? Now, mind you, the stud girl knows the 7-year-old boy. She's friends with his parents and all that stuff, right? So it's not awkward or anything like that. So she like, yeah, we can, you know, he can ride with us, right? So we get to the resort, having a really good time. The kids are so happy to be there. And we're looking, all the activities that we're planning on doing is completely for the kids. Like, we're not even going to have any time, like adult time for anything. It is all about the kids. They can do whatever they want to do. Y'all want to make s'mores. Y'all want to sit out by the fire. Y'all want to go swimming. Whatever you want to do, it's your world. We just in it. You know, we're just whatever they want to do. So we're having a good time, you know. I got a weird vibe from the girlfriend. She just wasn't welcoming. You get what I'm saying? She also seemed very judgy. I just got judgy vibes from her. And, you know, I'm trying to be cool. I'm usually cool with, I am a cool person until you give me a reason not to. And even then, I'm still going to be cool because we got to get through this weekend with these kids. I really like your girlfriend. Like I said, the stud girl, she was dope as hell. I loved her. So she gave me judgy vibes, whatever. I'm making the best of the situation. First night, you know, we go grocery shopping. We got a bunch of food. We going to have taco night. We doing all this stuff, right? So one day, the kids wanted to go swimming. So they have the slides and everything, right? So we're on the slides. We're out there. It's extremely hot. We're having a really good time. The kids that we're with are like, we're hungry. I don't check in with their kids about them being hungry. I just decided to walk to Pizza Hut that's there at the resort. I walk to Pizza Hut. I get 3 large pizzas. I get a cheese pizza, pepperoni, and a veggie pizza. I feel like that covers pretty much all the ground, right? So I bring the pizzas back, and this is just something to kind of hold us over because that night we're gonna do taco night. So we're gonna have like a taco bar, cook together, hang out, play games, stuff like that, right? So we get back, I put the pizzas and stuff down, you know, our kids are out the pool, like they're, you know, kind of like sitting on like the lounge chairs or whatever. And, you know, we got plates and stuff. I'm handing them, what kind of pizza do you want? Handing pizzas and stuff out. And I had drinks. I bought like a 2-liter or something like that, or some waters and 2-liter. We had drinks as well. So the kids had their pizza, you know, cool. Later that night, we have taco night, all of that, right? So everything is it's going smooth. I'm not in love with the femme girl. It's just kind of like whatever with her, but I'm making the best of the situation. Like her partner, the stud girl, was so dope that she made up for her girlfriend. You get what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't the best person that I really wanted to be around, but also, you're incredible that I can look past her. You know what I mean? So made the best of the situation, interacted with the femme girl as least as possible. Yeah, so pretty smooth trip overall. It's now time for us to leave, right? And you would imagine that everybody is going to leave the same way that they arrive, right? So we're packing everything up in the car. The 7-year-old that, was a part of our party is getting in the car, he's getting in the car with the stud girl and the femme girl, because that's who he rode with. Y'all, why all of a sudden the femme girl just she switches up and she's like, no, like, I don't want him to ride with us, da 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 da, all this stuff, all these different reasons why he can't ride. So now the stud girl got to come tell us, hey, he can't, she's tripping, like, he can't ride back with us. She she kind of wanted to detour and go here, go there. And I'm just thinking, like, what? Like, why on earth would you not, what I'm saying? Like, this is, and you're a mother, so you understand, like, how important it is to make sure the kids get back safely to their destination. You know what I'm saying? Because you would want somebody to make sure that your children get back safely. Because again, y'all, we didn't have any room in the car, but she made a big deal about it. Mind you, it was a whole section, a whole seat available for him to sit in the car and ride safely back with them. But she just would press, she kept on pressing the issue, right? So we like, ain't nothing we could do. So the girls, the 2 7-year-old girls that were with us in the car had to end up lapping it. They sat on each other's lap the whole way back, uncomfortable. We could have gotten a ticket. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I was so mad because I'm like, yo, like, why would you do that? And then wait till the last minute. You could have at least said something before we were packing the cars up. I don't know what other arrangements we could have made, but just like dropping that on us at the last minute, I was so pissed. I was so upset. And I remember, I think I talked about it the whole way back home, and we had a good drive. Like, it was about, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours to get back to our city and destination. So it wasn't like it was down the street. And another thing happened a few days after we got back from our trip, y'all. So, we're back home. We're settled in. It's like maybe we got back on a Sunday. It's like the middle of the week, right? My girlfriend at the time, she gets a phone call from her friend. So the stud girl gives her a call because she wants to air out and share her girlfriend's grievances with me. And I'm like, what could I have possibly done? Like, I didn't really interact with you much. I was avoiding you. What could I have possibly done? So please tell me, y'all, this woman was upset with the way that I handled the pizza situation. She feels like I was only looking out for the 3 7-year-olds that came with us. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I'm like, there was more than enough pizza there for everybody. I bought plates for everybody. There were more than enough cups. There was enough drink. Like, I don't understand what you're referring to. So apparently she was like, well, I just feel like that, Rhonda just kind of pushed our kids to the side. And she was just focused on, the 2 girls and the little boy. Like, I don't understand why she didn't include our children. First of all, I got pizza for everybody. The kids that we were with said they were hungry. I didn't just come back with one pizza for them. I came back with pizza for everybody, And also, what do I look like feeding your children? I don't know, even if they like pizza. Let me just start there. Does anybody have any allergies? Do they eat meat? I have no idea what your children like, because this is my first time meeting these 3 children. And one of them was a baby. You know what I'm saying? So like, what? I was so confused, and she was so serious. And I'm like, I cannot believe that your friend called and said this. I can't believe that this was said and that this was an issue. And anybody that's watching, you tell me. I don't know. Maybe I'm living in another world. Maybe there was something I could have done differently. I don't know. But for me, when I put the pieces down, they were out in the open for everybody to grab whenever they wanted to. It wasn't like I had them tucked off in a corner. They were out in the open for everybody, for our entire group to enjoy, help yourself. And this was just to hold us over, until we went and did tacos in a couple of hours. But I'm like, what could I have done differently? I'm like, I know the children that I'm here with. So the 3 7-year-olds, I've spent time around them. I know what they eat. I know what they like, So it's easy for me to just be like, to grab the plates and get them the things that they wanted, pour their drinks or whatever. But y'all, I was done. I was just like, And that made me feel, it didn't make me feel like I never wanted to travel with friends. Because to be honest with you, I've never had any issues with my friends. On all the friend trips I've ever been on, I've never had any issues. No issues, people cleaning up behind themselves, no money issues, nothing. I've never had any problems, thank goodness. But this particular situation really rubbed me the wrong way. And like that, like my instincts about the girl were just spot on. Like she just felt real, just, I don't know. I just didn't like her. I don't know. My instincts were just speaking to me loud and clear, just my gut. And I was spot on about her. Like, and in addition to like the things I've shared with you, y'all, she was saying little smart comments under her breath the whole time. Like just talking slick, you know what I'm saying? And just really, I feel like really messed up a good time. I mean, the kids had a great time. But I'm talking about like when we, like the 4 adults, we were trying to sit down and like talk and hang out, you know, while the kids were playing, you know, while we're in our suite or whatever. It just wasn't a good time. Like it was awkward. I wanted to get out. I wanted to go in our room, but I'm like, I don't want to be rude, you know. So it was just an uncomfortable trip. And like, I never saw her again. I never saw that woman again. And their relationship didn't even last that long after that. Thank goodness. Because the stud girl, she deserved much better. She deserved way better than that. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't even imagine what kind of like partner she is day to day. Because like, like, no. So anyways, y'all, that was my story time. And I wish I could remember the exact question that somebody asked me. And I wasn't even talking about this situation. I was talking about something else. But like something that I said made me think about this travel experience. And I was so happy to get back home. I was so happy to get back home. But of course, I was irritated a couple of days later when she called with this BS about this pizza. But anyways, y'all, that's it. That is the video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I appreciate y'all very much. I will meet you in the comments. Make the best of the day. Be good to yourself, y'all. Peace.